Roll. Hello, sir. Yeah, may we meet you, sir?
Yes, my name is good morning. My name is Michael Adejanya, popularly known as manager.
Oh, manager.
Yes.
We learned you are one of the contestants for this ESCO election of Ajah Stars Football Club. As the election is about to commence now, what are your expectations of the election proper?
Yes, I believe the election should be free and fair, and I expect our members to come out and vote and perform their rights as it's supposed to be.
Okay. Comparing the previous elections to this one, though this one is just oncoming, it's about to begin.
Yes.
What do you think can be done to improve on the previous one?
Well, with what we have on ground presently, I believe that this is actually better than what we have experienced previously, and I believe we can still do better because we're a growing club and we are still growing. So there's room for improvement. So that is it.
Okay, sir. On the last note, sir, your other co-contestants, I learned that you are about three.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
we're in five in numbers.
the three are on ground presently. So, okay, let's just say two others. Compared to you, what do you think your chances are?
Well, I believe the members will decide, but with the look of things and where we are coming from, I believe that success should be the end point at the end of the day.
So let's just say you are looking forward to being the president, the incoming president by God's grace.
No, no, no. I'm the financial
The
secretary.
financial secretary. Oh, sorry
Yes.
about that.
Yes.
Anyway, I wish you best of luck.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
for your time.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Yeah. May we meet you, sir?
My name is Oladimeji Lawa. I'm a bona fide member of Jao Star Sport Club.
Okay. Uh, we learned the all Aja All Stars Football Club ESCO election to year 2025. It's about to commence, and we learned you are one of the contestants. What are your expectations on today's election, sir?
Okay, I am actually vying for the position of a welfare officer, and as you may have observed today, we have a very large turnout, meaning people are eager to see a new executive takes charge the affairs of the club. So I am expecting nothing short of full cooperation and participation from members, and of course that I would be voted for massively.
Okay. In the previous elections, the past ones, compared to though this one is just oncoming, it's about to begin. What do you think can be done to improve on the past election process, sir?
Okay, so I think there's been a lot of changes, positive ones at that. Before now, there has been nothing like a manifesto presentation. We had it this time, so I give a lot of kudos to the electoral committee and, of course, the BOT. So you can see that since we've started well already, I know that we'll continue well in that same vein.
Okay. We wish you the best of luck, sir, and thanks for your time. And
Thank you very much.
may we meet you, sir?
Yeah, my name is Alaji Taufik Adebayo Ademola, aka Pablo.
Oh, Pablo. Oh, you are the much talked about Mr. Pablo. Yeah. We learned the Aja All Stars Football Club election of the ESCOs for the year 2025. It's about to commence now. Yeah. What position are you vying for? And what are your expectations for today's election, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine for the position of the president of the club, and my expectation is that the members all will turn out. As you can see, we are all here as we are one big family, as we used to say. And this club is a reputable club. It's a club that all of us have good interest in, and we want to lift the club up. That is the reason why I want to be. I'm fine for the post of the president of the club. If elected, everybody knows my capacity, my capability, what I can do to bring the club image up and to make sure that our club is a progressive club. Thank you.
Judging by what your utterances so far, one can conclude that probably you have been part and parcel of the election in the previous election process. What are your expectations now? I mean, in terms of improvement, what do you expect that could be improved upon by the current electioneering campaign people, people? What things can be done to improve on today's election, sir?
First of all, I have to give I have to give kudos to the electoral committee of this year's election. To be honest, I'm highly impressed with what I've been seeing so far. The process, the way they've taken it is has gone up more than the way we used to do it. That shows that we are improving. Kudos to the electoral committee chairman, to the members of the electoral committee and the BOT that is organizing this. They are really done a lot. To be honest, a lot of things that we have engaged in this year, we have not been doing that before. Like the manifesto, we have done manifesto on the hub. We're also going to do manifesto before the voting commence now. Like the voters screening, everything. In fact, these guys, they really do, they have done a lot. And still, it's a process. It's a process. We're going to get there. So in years, in another 2 years to come, in the election, maybe the advice I will give to them is to make sure they televise it, to put it on television, so that people will see it outside only the Ajao Star member. People in the local government, people around the Ajasis, people around the state can see it. In that case, we still bring more membership to Ajao Star and more recognition. That's the little advice I can give to them.
I believe they've all heard now. We wish you the best in your effort. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please, a little information for those of us here. I observe that a lot of people are already voting online. If you are here and you are voting online, your vote will not be counted. As long as you are sitting here. Online votes are not for people present. It is for people that are not present here. So if you have any vote online and you are sitting here, it means a void vote. Please do yourself this favor, take that vote off there and do the necessary. Thank you, everyone. I'm happy the kind of crowd we have today, and I'm very happy to be the chairman of this important body. Like I said from the first day I was being appointed, I promised to do the right thing and to give my best. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today. And I'm also begging all the members in the house. Our program has changed. Everybody is free to ask. No time for the questions this time around. Ask whatever you feel like asking. Let's pour out our minds. Because we know after this minute, when they enter there, we all accept that we voted them. So nobody has any right to question their appointment. Thank you very much. May God bless us all.
Now we start with the manifesto of the welfare officer, in person of Mr. Oladimeji Lawa, aka Bandit.
Agile staff, thank you very much for having me. Indeed, it is a privilege and honor to serve in the capacity of the welfare of this prestigious club. My manifesto was earlier posted on the web, I think on Thursday. And since I've been called upon again, maybe I'll just summarize through. As a welfare officer, like I said, welfare, as the word itself implies, it entails catering for people, it entails caring for people. And when I say people, I mean bona fide members of the diocese. I am going to ensure that everybody that needs the care, that needs the attention, that needs being catered for, that will be done to the best of my ability. And of course, I said, welfare does not just involve serving food and drinks alone. Of course, because I am going to be working closely with the disciplinary committee if appointed, we are going to ensure that there is mutual respect amongst us. Please, let me state that feedbacks are very important. If we don't get feedbacks, we will not compliment on what you have given us to act upon it. So I know for sure that when criticism comes, most of the criticism isn't aimed at getting you angry or incurring your words, no. But it is actually aimed at getting those feedbacks, working on it because they want to make you a better person. So as a welfare officer in my office, if elected, criticisms will be welcomed with open hands, feedbacks will be welcomed with open hands. And of course, sometimes when we have members that are not present during our training sessions or that may have gone away, it is our duty and responsibility as the welfare officer from that department to reach out to know what exactly the problem is with our members that are not forthcoming, so that we can seek to address the concerns and try to ensure that we meet at a very mature point that will make everybody happy to be back to this fold again. Please, I'm a man that likes enjoyment in it. You can rest assured that you will enjoy this regime. I can also assure you that if elected, like I said, to whom much is given, much is expected. It will be expected of me to also serve not just with my time, with my strength, but also with my resources. God help you. You are going to enjoy yourselves. Don't worry. Say this one no reach, this one no reach. You know go happen. It may have to It may have to also demand of me that I make available some certain things so that like Bonjour would not say one thing do not get to him. Coach Dapo would not say this thing no go around reach. We will do everything we have to do to ensure that you, the members, are okay. Thank you very much and you're rested.
United family. Okay, my name is Dr. Tuchu. Happy to be here on this. My question is to incoming welfare officer, Mr. Ledwidge. Okay, you made mention that what you intend to bring to the table as a welfare officer is caring. So I would want you to be a little bit specific in the area of caring. Will cheerleaders be a part of what you present? Because it would be nice if on our training days we can have cheerleaders. Cheerleaders that will help to spice up whatever we do here. Thank you.
Know that what makes the world go round and enjoyable is because there are massive availability of the opposite sex. And without a woman, a man is almost useless and will just be angry for nothing. Right? So, why I cannot promise that cheerleaders will always be made available during our training sessions, but I can assure you that when we are going for trips like such as the one we went to Ife, recently, I would ensure that at least 5 or 6 members that are interested will get according to their spec. That I promise you.
More question. Let's move to the next person.
Next person is Office of the Financial Secretary, Mr. Adeyaja. Adejayo. Michael, aka Manager.
Morning, everybody. I start. My name is Michael Adejayo, early known as So, popularly known by everybody as manager. I'll go through the manifesto as already posted on the so I can do it. So in order not to bore you guys, I'll just pick some part of it since we already have it on the wall. Alright, so my vision for the aspiring position for the financial secretary of the club, stating that every club money adds value and on and off the pitch. So in this, there will be transparency in bookkeeping, discipline in spending, growth and welfare, very important. The financial support of the club and friendship. So my core principle is transparency, which is my default, by default. So easy reporting, so that all members can understand. Then I would prefer a cashless policy, so that all funds going into the club accounts directly, that cash doesn't go from one to one. So all money that's coming into the club accounts, ensure that goes through transfers goes into the club. Accountability, very, very important. So before any spending is done, we will ensure that we have the budgeting, and also ensure that the expenses are detailed, so that before we make any withdrawal, it passes due process. So that being said, so I will ensure proper handover from the BOT, so that we can know the exact amount of money we have in the purpose before we begin to do any expenses. So that being said, I will be working hand in hand with my co-escos to ensure that whatever expenses or money we're taking from the club purse follow due process. Then I'll also do a monthly report, yes, to ensure that all money that comes in and that goes out, that all members can see how we spending the money. So then I'm promising the club that there will be no stories concerning your money. Every penny, every cover you put into the club at value, and you will see how your money is spent, and I will ensure that your money are not being wasted. So what I want from you guys is to ensure that you pay your dues in time, as I were due. Then if you are booked for yellow card, you are booked for red card, ensure you pay your money, so that you don't begin to go back and forth in getting funds, because as a club we need money to run this club. It's not a charity organization, so whereby it's how we put in money that makes the club to grow. So all I need is your support, so that whatever money we are supposed to put in, we put in at the right time. So we use the club payment channel only to ensure that we make money into the account by making transfers. Then, so in all, my promise is to ensure that the integrity will be priority, to ensure that whatever money you put in is being spent the way it's supposed to be. So all I ask for is for you guys to vote to be your financial secretary, to ensure that the money is safe and is spent the way it's supposed to be. Thank you very much.
Mr. Adejayo, please let me correct something. Just to say, if you have been voted for, because I can see you acting as if you don't talk that way when you are seeking for people's vote. Please, next time you correct yourself. Questions, please.
Proper accountability. I want to ask you a question, because in situation like maybe like this very Sunday you change now, maybe some money is with you, maybe cash with you. One of our members now get something, maybe hospital or something, and God forbid, please. Yes, maybe anything like hospital, you now call through. You call the president, maybe the president number is not good through. You call the other SP, it's not good through. And money is with you, and the person now is to you, and you owe the money. Now, what can you do about that? Because you need to connect your other SP, your president, before you release the money. And somebody is in the hospital, you need our attention fast. What can you do about that?
Thank you very much. In as much as the money is not my personal money, that the money belongs to the club, and also this person who is involved in such a critical situation which we need to rescue at that point in time, in this kind of situation, I think we'll have to rescue that person first, while I get back to my other schools to let them understand that this is the situation on ground, because the life of that person is very much important to us as a club. Thank you.
Downstairs. Okay, my name is Dennis McPherson. Okay, this goes to the financial secretary. I just have two questions to ask you. Number one is, how do you handle a conflict or disagreement between an ESCO or fellow members? Secondly is, what accounting software are you familiar with and how do you tend to use it in managing our account?
Dennis, thank you. Yeah, I think the first question is supposed to be directed to the welfare person. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Well, I believe that we'll look into it and see wherever the issues are coming from. That will determine the kind of approach we use in solving that kind of issue when we have that financial conflict. And when you talk of software, like I said on Thursday while we were answering online, because we are just coming in, we don't know what the clubhouse is reading currently, and I wouldn't want to get involved in using any paid software to begin to going into the company, the club expenses. So what I'm saying is, we are familiar with Microsoft, which is Excel, which is what most of us are already familiar with. So I wouldn't want to bring a complicated one whereby we need to start training people or start begin to put people through for us to understand. So Excel is what everybody has on their phone. So we're doing my documentation. It is easy for people to understand, for everybody to access. So it is easy for people to understand and easy for everyone to access. So Excel will be the platform I'll be using for. Thank you. So I'll be using Excel for documentation and reporting. If there's need for us to now improve on that, then I'll continue with that. So thank you very much.
The question for what the question he asked, and when you use the word conflict, it sends a different connotation. What you're supposed to say is reconciliation. If, for instance, now I make a payment for a certain purpose and it's not reflected, so all you need to do is that, just like he said, it's going to be the financial secretary, is to go through, because once you send money, you're supposed to have paper trail. Paper trail in the sense that you generate a receipt for whatever transaction. Since we're going to do everything cashless, so what it means that for you to make payment, there has to be a paper trail. The receipt, whether it's by SMS alert or the regular one you get from your app, and you send. So this thing is about reconciliation. But when you see conflict involves katakata. So let's always put our words in context.
Any more questions?
Is the signatory to that account. So God must not allow anything to happen to our members. He won't rescue that person except it is his own. Sorry, except listen to me. Except his own personal. He can't keep the club cash in there. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. He won't promise us that he will be keeping our cash at home. Yeah, so move to the next person, please.
My question is to the financial secretary. Please, I want to know, how do you intend to enforce the payment of dues and contribution to the club? Because as it stands now, we're in the last quarter of the year, and I think about two-thirds, including myself, has not paid the club dues. So I don't understand how the club is running without people paying their dues. So how do you intend to enforce that, please?
Thank you very much. Somebody said manager is a very removed person. But the thing is, at this point, we'll do, I think I'll reach out to people personally, because I know by the time when the ESCO, when they eventually get into office, there will be an agreement and a decision will be taken concerning that. But before then, or personally, I will reach out to people on my own and see, I know one-on-one conversation, one-on-one talks also help in doing all this. So with my previous experience in this position, I believe it will help. So, and we'll be able to get in the funds with the club. Thank you very much.
No more questions, right? Okay, we move to the office of the General Secretary, Mr. Salah Udin Yomadi, aka Salah.
Well, information just reaching me very late that for some reasons he's out of the time, he's not around because of some family or personal issue, I don't know. But our constitution allows us to move whether he's around or not. So if, sorry, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If there's any reason for us to have such clause, it will come from the new team so that next time we'll know whether this person is qualified to contest or not. But as far as I'm concerned, currently they don't have any clause that says if the person is not around or is around, he will not contest. So we have to move ahead with the voting.
My name is Sholan Kemo. Please, electoral chairman, I want to know, are you telling us that you are personally taking such decision, or do we have it in the constitution where it's stated that if the person is not around, or he is around, or whatever, that the election should go on? Now, there are some things that doesn't need to be in the constitution, but rightfully we know what to do. You understand? Him not being around, I don't know. The other contestant, so the person of Asha, is not around. And I know they will definitely look for an excuse for them not being around, which is unconstitutional to me. So please, I'll employ you as the electoral chairman to please, whatever way, even if it's a Zoom or something, just look for a way. We need to hear from them. They are leading us for the next 2 years. Please, we need them to be available to give us their manifesto. Thank you.
Please give it to the next person. Point, like your question, I really discussed with the BOTs because on this, BOT. I'm a novice to this, so I have to liaise with them, and I think they have. Please, can you give one of the BOTs?
I'm sorry, to back up and to give a good response to what Mr. Mayo asked. The Constitution, for everything we are doing here, we are back with Constitution. And the present Constitution implies that any aspirant who is not available during manifesto can move on. The election can move on without their presence. You have the Constitution with you. I don't have to show you. You have the Constitution with you. You are a member of the association. No. That is why you are a member of this association. You have the Constitution with you. Go with it.
Please give that.
All United Family. Mr. Chairman of the electoral body, I'm highly disappointed in you for you to say and come out to say a constitution back something up and you could not tell us. It is very sacrilegious. Please, before we move further, kindly state the section of the constitution that says election should continue. Because I'm part of the Constitution Review Committee. So I want to know the sections of the Constitution that stipulate that the election should go on. Thanks. Ajausa, One United Family. Thank you very much. My name is Edwin Akitunde Idris. Sincerely, everything has been going on well. I really appreciate the the effort of the club and what they've done so far. But there are some things that we should, we should be very, very sensible about, and we should be reasonable about. If you have been elected in a particular post, you are not the best, though. You are not the Alpha and the Omega. And sincerely, you are talking to elite. If you are trying to defend a particular section where we think you are lagging behind, you should come out with a very superior, how am I going to put it now, a very superior evidence that this thing is part of a particular thing. If you want to present some things, there are some ways to present it that people will accept it, and there are some ways to present it that people will not accept it. Now, we have two people missing, and you know that those two people missing, they are very vital, their positions are vital there. People want to ask questions. And if they've told you that they won't be around, it is expedient of you to put it straight to the hub, or to start this occasion with that ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen are going to be having this or whatever. People will sneak it in. And if you want to quote, like you want us to agree with you, you are going to come up with that section of that constitution that said, oh, the constitution backs us, and this is the place. You don't have to tell us that, go and check your constitution, No, nobody will have time for that. So please, I don't know how we want to go about it, but sincerely, anything worth doing is worth doing well. It's not because of today, it's because of tomorrow. We have precedents to things. POTs are here. If you want to liaise with, they are the leaders of the club. If you want to liaise with them, maybe 1 or 2, 3, 4 minutes, and see how to go about it. I will support that. But if you tell us that we have to go through this election and they are not here to present their manifesto, and we voted them in, and then, God forbid, something might arise, we now say, okay, we are not doing this to say, did I give you any manifesto? So ask question, please. Thank you. That's my point.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. This my name is Uzo General, Uzo Abbott. Agile Stars, one united family. Before I was interrupted, I want to go to Constitution, like he said. It's unfortunate that the electoral committee couldn't was section of the constitution he was referring to. But we all agreed that we're going to use the old constitution for this election. Then after the swearing in, the president will sign the newly drafted constitution. Am I right? That was what we majority agreed. Okay, what the electoral committee was referring to here, I'm not trying to put up a controversy or anything or an argument, but I just want to clear some certain things so that we can move on. Section of the old constitution, where, sorry, I'm coming, get it. We are all on the same page. It's okay. Section 23. Okay, I'll do that. And please, it's in your this thing. Okay, section 23 of the old constitution says preparation for elections. In that section 23 number 2 says the election committee shall prepare. Not that one, sorry. He said the electoral committee shall determine the process and the method of the election. But where I'm going to is this, where he said all candidates must be present on the day of election. That is where I'm going to. All candidates must be present. But in a way or in circumstances where they are unavailable, there should be communication. One. Two is this. Two of those candidates called me as the secretary of the BOT, and I think I called him yesterday. So you're supposed to have given you people an elaborate or convincing excuse for this. I'll say in that area there was miscommunication, he missed it. I want to say he's sorry, I'm sorry he responded that way. What happened is Mr. Yomade Salah called me. Last week he left Lagos after we played that match there at Onikon. He had a program, he's running a UI. So he was supposed to come back yesterday, but he said he has an early morning lecture this morning. That was what he told me, and I said, okay, call the chairman of the electoral committee or any member of the electoral committee, and he called me around 7:30 or 7:45 yesterday. Now, the other one, Mr. Asha, said two of his children are entering a boarding school today, and he has to do their clearance as the father. His presence is needed there. I told the BOT vice chairman and Mr. Okin before we started match this morning that this is the calls that I received yesterday, and I've passed the information to them. So I think giving us an elaborate explanation should have been better than the one what you just gave us. I'm sorry to end that way. It wasn't supposed to be communicated to the house like this. So please, let's just thank you.
All United family. Thanks for the undiluted excuse. But Ajawasta is not bigger than anybody. Those two people supposed to came on board. Nobody is bigger than Ajawasta to me. It is a club of everybody. Yeah. So I expected that they're supposed to come on board, put up with memo, or give us an excuse. I won't be available for this. So they are not. I think they don't appreciate us. And what you guys were saying that there's a section, most section of the law that actually covers people that are absent from the elections. I have just checked the old constitutions. So anything you don't know, please don't say it. Thank you very much.
Ajawasta. My name is Alagi Sekirido, the vice BOT of this Ajawasta. So I think we need to move forward. If these two people is the issue, let's do their own physical interview next week. So we already agreed. So we can do their two elections next week. So that let's move forward. If you permit to do online interview, let's go ahead. But if they want them to present, let's do it next week Sunday. So let's try we can move forward. Ajawasta. So these two questions. Can we go forward? What's the next? Is it we should do it? They should do the two person separate next week. And move on to these people here. Or the second one is online interview. Should call them now to do any online interview. Vice Chairman. Let's vote for it and vote this one.
Thank you. Agile Stars, please, I will still return the mic to you guys. Officer Rashid, I really appreciate your contribution to this. You understand? I saw these lapses, but okay, Rashid Owosheni, thank you for that. I really appreciate your commitment here, and I'm happy you said your mind. First of all, the information came to me late, and I believe that frequent election, we have seen these lapses, and I'm happy that the people coming in, we know how to cover these lapses so that we won't go through this process again. That is what I believe. I know we won't go through this again. The incoming president or whichever person that is coming in should take note so that we will have this correction in frequent election, because this won't be the last election of our Stars. And we live to correct ourselves every day. So we can make mistakes. Correcting it is very important. And for people saying online, I think the good news about it is that we have an online, on Thursday, we did online manifesto on Thursday. So these two people also was part of this. Listen, please, I said we did online, even if it's not for everybody. Even when we are sitting now, even as we are sitting one-on-one, everybody will not still participate. That is how it is. Everywhere in the world. Even if you call 1 million people here, and we say, okay, we want to talk from now till tomorrow, you still see people that will not raise their hand up. But it's good we are all saying our mind. Please, let's move forward. I beg everyone. The next people will correct all these mistakes.
I think this argument on ground, we should just forget about it and move forward. Because these people don't even have opposition. Whether we like it or not, they are still going to occupy that space. So just forget about it and move forward. Whether they come next week or next 2 weeks, they'll still occupy the space. Since there's no opposition. So just forget about it and move forward.
Stars. Okay, just like what I wanted to say initially was, now in as much as they ask for and they are not available, I think, like Muyiwa said, if we can put a call, a video call to them, wherever they are, at least we should hear from them. In as much as their manifesto is on the platform, so they should just call them and move in.
Stars. I want to correct what Mr. Kalakuta just said. He said they are unopposed. If anything does not happen, they will still enter the position. I believe in election, they need to turn the of votes to win. Yeah. So if we don't vote, there is no presidency, there is no welfare, there is no anything. So everything needs to go according to this.
My name is Balaji Mahmoud Olaika.
Mahmoud? Did you say Mahmoud?
What I just want to say is that somebody saying that they should put a call to the video government. I don't think that will work. They don't know what they are doing and where they are. They might be busy or doing so. That one is out of it. Because I just want us to stay on one page now. Do we agree to go on with the election? Later they come and do their best or not? If not, then we let them come. If you cannot go, you can go with let's agree on that one. Then come. I think we are divided now.
Stars. We're United family. See, let's not dwell on this. Everybody that has a dissenting opinion about it, they are right. Because for you to stand for an election, you need to be physically present. So that people that are going to elect, whether it's unopposed or not, should at least be able to say, I asked this question. So that not tomorrow you say, I wasn't there, I didn't know, and I didn't see the person. But we can decide here and now to put a call across to them wherever they are. That's one option. So that they can, whoever that has any question to ask them, can go ahead and ask them. Then on the second one, we can right here and now, with the permission of the Electoral Commission, do our own voting by voice votes, not in respect to the election. As we are now, we can say, okay, who and who here wants this election to go on, even with them not being present? On our own, we can do it here and now. If we agree, if it's 10 people that said we are not going to vote if they are not here, if they win, that's what will happen. We'll move on from there.
Well, thank you. We have attended to the first one and it didn't work. We are trying to call two of them and like they said, we don't know what they are doing, where they are. So none of them picked the call. Let's go, I think let's move forward. Let's go by vote. To know if we are going to move on with them or we should rearrange them. Sorry, you men put us here. It means that we deserve some respect, sir. We deserve some respect. That is how it's been done all over the world. If you believe you put us here, definitely, please. That's why if you are raising your hand up, I will tell them to go and give you the mic. Also respect my presence, please. I beg you in the name of God. We are all doing for the same goal, all of us. Whether you like it or not, we all have our money to contribute to this club. Nobody is taking 1 naira away from this club. Thank you. Please, Mr. Woshe.
This thing is not good. This is bad. Nigerian system is this. We are marked here. Please, let us conduct election for people that are available. When they come back anytime, any day, we will hear from them physically and we vote for them. Thank you very much.
Well, it has happened, We have to still listen to the members. It means it's going to cost us another money. Take it or leave it. This election, yes, people don't understand. We have materials already. If we are going to do it again, that means it will cost the club extra money. If you are ready for that, no problem. Please, we have to move on. This will not be a problem. It's never a problem. We are moving on. We disagree to agree. Thank you.
Moving on. Okay, moving on. We would like to have the manifesto of the Office of the President, Alhaji Ademola Adebayo, aka Pablo.
Agile Stars, One United Family. Gentlemen, my manifesto. Agile Stars, we are one, home of hospitality. We don't discriminate, but no by ethnic, social, or religious. We are strong and good, not by violence, but with love. We are one big family. We are one big family. Agile Stars, One United Family. As you all know me, my name is Alhaji Taofeek Ademola Adebayo, aka Pablo. I'm contesting to be the president of this honorable club, the most respected club in the whole of Ethiopia. For me, I think it's the same thing for every one of us. First, for my manifesto, our anthem say, with love, that love is what I'm bringing to run an all-inclusive government. A government that will include everybody, regardless of status. There are some that are chief, there are some that are officer, there are some that are lackey, there are some that are referent, there are some that are like me, ordinary. I want to run an all-inclusive government. The welfare of the member is the most important to me. What I mean, let me expatiate. There's this saying that says, like I said in my manifesto, the one I posted on the hub, if the children and the wife in the house, if they are peaceful, the house is peaceful. That is to say, if the members are peaceful, the members are happy, the club is happy, the club will be easy for all of us to do what? To come along, to govern and to progress. See,
welfare of my members is most paramount to me. How do I do that? The watchword, the complaints of my members will be so paramount to the extent that I will make sure everybody, we are all stakeholders. If I'm elected, I'm going to make sure we all are involved in the governance of this club, directly or indirectly, except you are not willing to do, which I don't think anyone here will not be willing to move our club forward. Because this is a place we come every Sundays. Let's just leave it for every Sundays alone now. This is a place we come every Sundays. We invest our time, we invest our money. Nobody will come here that won't spend even 1,000 at least. Calculate that 1,000 4 times a month, times a year. That will have given you another thing elsewhere. But talk less of, we come here, we buy things, we buy training kits, we leave our time. Like, if you have your business appointment at times, you might decide to leave it and come to Ajao's house. So if it's worth it doing that, it should be worth it investing your whole asset in it. I will make sure we all are involved in the governance, regardless of who you are, regardless of your age, your status, or whatever. That is number second of my manifesto. The first is all inclusiveness, welfare of the member. The image of the club now. Let's tell ourselves. On the east axis, even to the mainland, we know we already have this image. Ajaosas. There's no way you go, you mention Ajaosas, they will not say, we know them, we met them one before, we heard about them before. And we have this facility. These are our facilities, to be honest. I know most of our brothers will be able to attest to this. If I'm not being wrong, we have the best facility in this axis. We are under Nisi Abuja. You see this our facility. What I mean is this. We pay here. We only come on Sundays. I know if we are going to engage another day, make like midweek training now, we are going to pay. Yes, it's not coming as in free of charge. But if we engage in that midweek training, like it used to be when we were at and last year on the sound, when it's not even like this, that will let us have more members. I know there are a lot of us, like myself now, most of the time during the midweek, I don't have where to go. I can come here, I have friends that can bring, we come together, we showcase what Ajao's has in store. So I'm promising, and it's part of my manifesto, that when I come in, if elected, I'll bring back the midweek training. And again, let me go to discipline and dedication. In life, we all have our personal lives. We know. Without discipline and dedication, we cannot move forward. Let's not deceive ourselves. Like when we had on the platform, people are saying bossy, autocracy. If it's being direct, it's what they mean by bossy or autocracy. Let me explain to you now. If we are to be coming here, that we are coming to be Ajaosas, what are we here for? We are here for the progress of the club. We are here to carry the flag, to defend the badge of the club. Are you getting me? So if we want to do something, I think we have to be disciplined. My brother, we have to be disciplined. Like what happened today with the patient. It's because we don't have that speculated time when the training will be starting and when the training will be ending. It causes this issue. But when we are disciplined and we are ready to comply with the rules and regulations, I think we can move forward. We have to be disciplined. There's no way there will be progress without discipline and dedication. So I have to make sure that I put that, which I will be starting with myself. I can say this authoritatively, that everyone here knows. If you don't want to say it or you want to say it, you might decide to consider yourself. That when it comes to Ajaosa training, I should be one of the first 3 leading people. Even if except I'm not in Lagos. So if you are committed to the club, please, let's be disciplined.
and let's be dedicated. So, with that, and the cooperation of you, my brothers, I think we can definitely move the club forward. So, Ajah All Stars, One United Family, we are bold and strong, not by powers, but with law. Thank you.
United Family, Alhaji Taufik, it was well said. And, I like your dexterity. I'll have two questions for you. As a member of BOT of this club, I'm shocked that you come out to fight for the post of the presidency. Have you totally resigned from the member of BOT? And if so, where is the letter to show that? And number two, you were part of the BOT some few weeks when I had an altercation with one of the aspirants, Aisha. And we were both penalized because we purchased football. I think I have complied accordingly. I've not heard from the member of the BOT up to now. No announcement has been posted on the hub whether he has also complied and is coming for the position of the treasurer. And you just talk about discipline as a bedrock of humanity. Can you please expatiate that, please?
Let me answer you from your second question. When you had that authentication with Mr. Idaodola, I think I must tell you, you might not know. I've ceased to be a member of the BOT before then. I tendered my resignation as a member of the BOT before I even obtained the form for the. That is not my fault. I sent the letter to the chairman of the BOT, which I think he should be with him. I think the letter was dated 25th or something. Okay, okay, the BOTs are here to defend us. So and as you all know, that since the Caretaker Committee has handed over, it's the BOT that has been in charge. I cannot say much about that because I've resigned my position since then. I think that has answered your two questions. I don't have it. I'm giving it to the. I'm talking to okay. Okay. Mr. Awosheni, I think the secretary of the BOT said. I tendered my resignation as a member of the BOT before I even obtained the form of the office of the president. Mr. Awosheni, let me tell you something. I'm someone that believes in the rule of law. Do you understand? I think it's what some people are taking to be autocracy or whatever. I don't care. But I must tell you, I will not take any step that's against the law. And that is one, I'm promising everybody here, if I'm elected, believe me that I will always follow the due process of law. Thank you.
Number two, you have not.
You don't want to answer you. I said I've resigned. I didn't know. So the BOT now that can answer that.
Let's understand something here. You gave us a job to screen them. And this letter is part of our screen. If anybody is here last 2 weeks, when Pablo is trying to sit with the BOTs, and I want to have a meeting with them, what did I do? Is anybody here? Was anybody last 2 weeks? Ask Pablo. I asked him. Please, let me finish. I know you will call me. No. Let me finish. No. The mic is with me. No, the mic is with me. No, I won't take that. Listen to me. We did screening, and this letter is part of our screening. Your dues is part of our screening. If you observe, I told every other, I didn't post it on the hub. I posted it to them that if you don't pay your dues to date, you will not be qualified. I said that. These are personal things. I never posted anyone. I'm coming. Let me finish. I never posted any of it to the all. From the dues, I never posted it to all. So this one, this is the letter. The letter, please, can I?
Can we talk, please? Can we talk?
Sorry. The date is. Please, let's move forward. We are not a small group. And besides, all of us have family at home. Don't let us bring up personal issues. I have issue with you because of this thing we're bringing out. No. Mr. Shaban, sir, please, you need to be calm. You need to be calm. You understand? Nobody. You all see with our low education. We see INEC. If INEC clear you, nothing for member again to hear about this. The truth is what I believe the youth people should ask that.
Somebody has fought the nothing happened.
I promise, sir.
Buhari came in. Somebody from
Mr. Osheni, when you are speaking your own, I know it.
No, I'm only supporting what you said.
No. Mr. Osheni, when you are talking on your own, I didn't interrupt.
I didn't interrupt you. I was supporting what you are saying.
Yes, I'm no. But what I'm trying to say is this. Chairman himself need to be calming down. You understand? You need to be calming down. You are leading us as a sample. There's many things we see correct. You understand? There's many things we see correct. You can't be there one day. It's not going to be there. You understand? But sorry, sir. The easy way is to answer this question from you is that this letter received by me as a chairman electoral committee. So, and if you do clear it, you won't fly. If you owe your money, you have your law now. If somebody all debts, you won't go. So you have cleared that one. Another person, you can have chance for another person to answer that questions. Now you have only this one question now, almost 10 minutes. And we have seen where to go. So let's move forward, sir. Thank you. Please, I'm very sorry. So let me apologize. I'm very, very sorry. Like I said, we also have this kind of argument. Like I told you, this letter, why I demanded for this is because I asked him the same question that you a BOT member, you are not qualified to. He now said he has his same letter with the BOT, which I requested that they should bring it for me for him to be cleared. So sorry about it. We have his letter already. Please, can you please move forward? Thank you. He's no longer a member of the BOT. He's not in position to tell you if Asha has done the right thing or not, which is very correct.
And sorry. Sorry. Baba, ó ti ra bọ́ọ̀lù ní sorry. Oh, sorry, he has bought his ball. He gave David to buy it. So he has bought it and today. Sorry, please.
Thank you, Mr. Owosheni. Thank you, because this one said was not part of, I didn't notice this incident. Thank you so much. Please, any other questions, please? For President. For the President, yeah.
Ajah Stars. Okay, my question goes to the presidential aspirant, Mr. Pablo. So, my incoming Mr. President. Now, my question is, so how do you approach a decision-making process, especially when faced with multiple high-stakes options?
Ajah Stars.
Very, very ambiguous.
Very ambiguous. What you just said
Let's make this easy. What you just... No, I'm not attacking you. No, just ask.
Especially when faced with high stakeholders.
High stakeholders. Yes. I like what you are saying. Executive talking.
Executives now, BOTs and other members.
That's good. Now you are asking. See where
High stakeholders. Who be high stakeholders for the club?
Ajao Stars, One United Family. Thank you, my brother, Mr. Dennis. I would like to put you into this. A stakeholder is a stakeholder. I don't understand what people you are referring to as high stakeholders. Let me tell you something. One law. We are not discriminating. We are all one. And I've told you from the beginning of this my manifesto that every member, be it ESCO, member of BOT, we are one because we are under this one umbrella, the Ajao Stars. So decision making is understandable, it's expected that there will be issues. There are ways according to the Constitution. The Constitution says
Any other question? Any other question? If there are no slide, please let's go to the next.
Next on our list is accreditation by members. Then, yes, accreditation of members, then voting.
That's my number. You don't want me to do it.
tálẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ mi ní ìdáná sàpàtì síbò. Alẹ́ fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi sọ, ṣé nítorí pé ẹ̀ ń wò mí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Knowing I ain't even supposed to be. Drink, getting ready very close to me. Come off in it, telling me super fly shit.
Okay. Thank you for Agile Stars. Anita, after conducting a very peaceful election, we are very happy. We are among the leading to who is going to conduct this election.
Please, one house, I beg, one house, everybody.
We are going to count the votes. So, in total of the votes we have today, we have 40 votes. All the members, we have 4 online votes and 36 physical votes. So, counting.
Want to make sure we have exactly 36 votes here. We have to count
Please, Miss Bale, please. Please.
We have 36 votes here. So we have to confirm it first before we count the total of votes. So we have to count the ballot first. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't vote for me.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Please, hello.
If a guy more than 7 serious wants to
28. Please, more than concentrate here, I beg.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. Are you okay? Are you okay?
So we have confirmed we have 36 ballot papers. So we start the counting from welfare. Number of votes for welfare. Welfare. Show us now. Welfare.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Check online. Please check your online, please. No, them say, make them know whether it is correct or not. Go to the Adjuster platform, please. But don't forget, say void. If anybody will be away from it's not counted.
Even on the platform, we have it's seven votes. It's 7 votes we have online. After which
is any of the 7 here?
Abidin and Alai, they just did their own vote.
Is any of the 7 here? Thank you.
So all the votes with the online
that's 6 plus 7. That's a 43.
So we have 43 votes. So for welfare, the whole 7 members vote for the welfare.
That's 43.
That's 43 votes for welfare.
That's 43. What's the rest?
Next is financial secretary.
One. 2. 3. 4.
Show them.
5.
Show them.
Show. Someone.
6. Tony. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36.
Check it. All the 7 online.
7 online. The 7 online. They'll confirm it. 3 seconds for 3 votes as well.
President.
1. 2. They are on the official duty. 3. No votes. I put it inside the box. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17.
Please, I want to also apologize to you guys that we may not be able to complete or conclude the process today. Till next week. So, I thank every one of you while we wait for next week for the final conclusion of the election. Thank you and God bless us all. We'll see you next week Sunday.
We are only trying to make things work. But as it stands now, we are going to announce the winner. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, please. Can you please? Hello, no sign of please. Can you please?
Please sit down, sir.
Hello, please. Agile Stars. Yes. I'm going to announce the result, but I'm going to hand over the certificate to them next week. For the office of the welfare of Agile All-Star, the winner is Mr. The winner is Mr. Oladimeji Lawal. Thank you, please get seated. For the position of the president, Agile Star. Agile Star. For the winner of the Vincent and Adejayo Michael. F. Michael, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please can I have your yes? Agile Stars. Yes. Okocha, please. The winner of the president of Agile Star, elected by 42 members, is Mr. Alhaji Taofeek Adebayo.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we are here to cover the election of ESCO members, the new ESCO members to the 2025 year of Agile All Stars Football Club. And we are one of the BOTs, sir. So we want to know, may we meet you first, sir?
My name is Alhaji Sikiru Idowu, the Olori Omoba of Ogombo. Yes.
All of us are going to do it together, and God will take us to higher place. Thank you, Agile Stars. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, one love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, United family. Baba, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Yeah, we are here to interview you on the just concluded election of the new ESCO members into the Ajao Stars Football Club. May we first meet you, sir?
Thank you. Good day, everyone. My name is Uzo Roberts, popularly known as the General here in Ajao Stars. And I'm a bona fide member of this club and also a BOT.
Good. On that premise, sir, based on your own views, sir, what can you say about today's election generally, sir?
First and foremost, I would like to thank God Almighty for this grace, for His grace and mercies, and for the opportunity to give us today. You can see, as an outsider and as an observer, and also as a pressman, you can see the unity in us, and you can see how we all cooperate, how we all came together, because we have agreed that there is a need for a new government based on what the previous administration has done. They've gone to their own capability. So, and the constitution of this club says every 2 years there has to be an election, and this is our election period, and that is what you have witnessed today. And we thank God that it went successfully, everything according to how we wished it should go.
Yes, sir. As a member of the BOT, what is your general assessment about the electoral committees members, sir?
Yes, our constitution gives the BOT the power to appoint an electoral committee, and that is exactly what the BOT did. We appointed a 3-man committee, and we gave them all the power based on what the constitution says concerning elections, and that is what they did. They followed due process from the purchase of form, from the announcement, from the screening, from the clearance. Everything went according to the constitution, and that is the evidence of what you have seen here today.
Thank you very much, sir. And about the newly elected members, what are your expectations on each of them based on their posts, on their portfolio, sir?
Yes, I will say categorically that those that vied for positions were elected today, if they are not credible, if they are not qualified, they won't be voted for today. They wouldn't have passed through the screening and the clearance process. But from their antecedents and what they have done before as members and what they are still doing, they are qualified. And I have the confidence and let me say, I have a high expectation because they are up to that standard. I have the expectation.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. We appreciate you. What's the name, sir?
My name is Uzo Roberts, called the General.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Hello, sir. Yeah, we saw you, the tag on you when the election was being conducted today. We saw the tag on you showing as one of the observers. We want to ask you, what was your assessment based on today's election, sir? Or first, let's meet you, sir. Your name first.
My name is Shedrack Chekes. I'm a football coach.
Oh, wonderful. So, generally, what's your assessment on today's election, sir?
What I observed today's elections is free and fair election. There's no problem about the election. Everything went as we expected it. We observed that there's no conflict, there's no problem. The election went as it's supposed to be. So it was free and fair election for today.
Yeah, sir. As an observer, sir, again, what do you think about the performance of the electoral committee members, sir?
Yeah, the electoral committee members, they tried their best. Only between the election time, they will try to somehow become angry. What I advise them to do next time, be patient for your people. You have to be extra patient, because impatient, they wanted to bring the character of impatient before they now caution themselves that this election, as electoral committee members, you should expect questions from the audience. Some question can be maybe like rudely question. You should be able to condole them and be patient with them. That's what I observed. They are a little bit impatient.
Yeah, back to that answer you gave me just now. At a point during the election process, we saw there were agitation on the part of some of the members there, but it was quickly curtailed. So what do you think was responsible for that, and what can you say to save, to guide against such in future elections, sir?
Yeah, because I saw some of the members somehow disagreement, arguing about the aspirants that not been present, while the electoral committee said that they should. There's a law that said that they should continue while they were arguing there. So the advice I'm giving to them is that next time they should try to understand themselves and try to work as a unity without argument, quarreling, and disagreement. They should agree on themselves, and also lack of information because they should be able to inform themselves properly, because what happened there was that lack of information. Someone was writing the letter to BOP, then they didn't put the letter on the platform. So that's lack of communication. They should be able to at least make sure that they are communicated well next election.
We congratulate you once again, sir, and a successful election. Thank you very much for your time. Once again, what's your name, sir?
My name is Coach Shedrack Chekes. I'm a football coach.
Thanks for granting us this time. Thank you, sir. Alhaji, congratulations, sir. We all saw what happened here this afternoon. Based on how the election went, people have spoken. People heard their views. We heard when you read your manifestos, and at the end of the day, you came out tops like you envisaged when we first interviewed you during the pre-election interview, sir. Let me first of all congratulate you. Congratulations, sir, on becoming the next president of, chairman of our Ajah All Stars Football Club again. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, can you tell us how do you feel on today's outcome of the election? How do you feel, sir?
Thank you, my brother. I must tell you, I'm very happy. Very, very happy. I'm happy, number one, in the understanding of our members, the belief they have in me to give me their votes. And I'm going to say I will not disappoint them. This responsibility bestowed on me, I will give them all my best, and I'm also employing all of them. I have begged them before that we're going to do it together, because it's a one house. It's not a divided house. It's one united family. I'm very happy, and I'm grateful to all Ajah All Stars members, both home and away, and I promise that I will always have them with all my heart and strength. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ajah All Stars. Thank you.
We appreciate you for your time, sir. Once again, we congratulate you. We just hope you'll be able to deliver as promised, and may God give you the strength and the ability and the financial and everything, every way to fulfill your promise, sir.
Amen.
Good day, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, we saw how the elections for today went on Ajah All Stars Football Club. We saw you are one of the members, one of the people that voted. Sir, let me ask you, let me meet you first. What's your name, sir?
My name is Bolaji Johnson, aka Oyinbo Coach.
Okay. Based on your assessment of today's election, how do you feel? What do you think happened? Was it fair and fair? I want to know your assessment generally.
Yeah, it was a free and fair election, because most of us were happy with the outcome of the election. We are so happy, and the people who voted for, we really want them to be in place. You understand? So, and we believe in them. That is why we voted for them, because they are going to take us to places. You understand? Including myself, I'm going to support them in one way or the other with my experience. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Yes, the electoral committee members. How can you assess them based on what you have seen till today?
Yeah, the electoral committee members. Is a work in progress. They did their best, but there are some little lapses whereby they need to work on. So we're going to tell them more about